So thank you, Shaline, for agreeing to share some of your experiences of the soul contract reading training web-based version with us today. So we're about 3/4 of the way through the course, I think, now. But first off, I'd like you to just to share some of your perceptions and feelings about the training prior to coming, just where you were with it.
First of all, I'd like to really thank you for making it possible for me to do this course sitting miles away from you in the comfort of my home. And you've really worked hard to ensure that people from all over the world can get together, and you're so sharing. So I got to know about this course from a friend of mine, and it was also a Skype reading where she did a very top level but very in-depth reading for me, and it was impromptu, and it was really mind-blowing for me at that time. And at that time, she shared with me some stuff which really helped me to move ahead at the stage that I was in at that point of time in my life. And then I asked her what this stuff was all about, and she shared with me that it's about soul contract reading, and that's about it. So then I began my research on the internet. What is a soul contract reading? And I found Nicholas's name. I found the website, and so I read through the entire website, and I saw how marvelous and how incredible work he's doing. And that's when I wrote to you, Nicholas, that I'd like to be a part of the training if there's any web-based training that's going on. And it took, I think, about 3 months of time to put together the time from Canada and UK and India, but it was really wonderful how it came together. And I felt in the beginning, before the training, I was very kicked about it because I had experienced it with a friend of mine, like I shared earlier, and it had made a huge shift in my life at that time. So I was very clear that whether I share it or no with others, I don't know. But I want to learn this because it's very profound, it's very intense. And I'll decide about sharing with others once I have gone through the training. At that time, that's what I was thinking. And I'm very sure that this needs to be shared, this needs to go out, and I'm with you on this, Nicholas, to share it with the world. And because people need to know how important and how magnificent beings and how powerful beings they are. And you're doing such a wonderful job of that. Such a wonderful thing you're doing, Nicholas.
Okay, thank you, Shaline. That was a lovely sharing. So we're about 3/4 of the way through the course, where we have covered all the interpretations of the 22 Hebrew sounds, numbers and letters. It's all the same thing. And we've been talking about the process of putting together someone's reading with the 7 aspects of their life, their spiritual and physical karma or challenges and talents and goals, and generating the soul destiny or life purpose, divine purpose from that. And you guys are just starting to practice giving readings. So at this stage in the course, how has your experience been in terms of what's actually happened prior to the initial perception? You could share a bit about that. That'd be really great.
Yes. So last 2.5 months, I don't know what to say. They've been so intense for me, so powerful for me, so incredible for me, and so amazing for me. I've been looking forward to the classes, and each class, my heart is always pounding what new is going to come forth. And the symbols, the numbers, the interpretations, each number has a very beautiful and a very powerful meaning. Each symbol is so sacred, and the transmissions that come through with each symbol are so profound, and they really touch your heart when you're reading about each one of them. And every time I read about each number, or I assimilated the wisdom of each symbol, each number, I saw a smile on one of my clients' face. Well, for each number, a new face would come in front of me, and I knew that this one is for this person. So it has really helped me develop my own trust in myself. And I can say that very, very surely. It has helped me connect to my innermost core of me, help me understand why am I here on earth, what am I doing here, why am I facing certain challenges in my life, and what can I do going ahead. And this journey would not have been so simple to understand had it not been for you, Nicholas, as a trainer, as a facilitator, really. You're so thorough and clear and so intuitive, and it really makes one feel that, yes, the wisdom is flowing through and it is for me. And though the program has been spread over the 2.5 months, it just feels like we started yesterday, and it also feels like, why are we getting to the closure? It should go on and on and on, because the wisdom has been very, very powerful for me, very powerful for me, Nicholas.
Thank you, Shaline. That was lovely. I'm glad it's had such a catalytic impact on you and helped shift your life.
Yes, it has really. To tell you the truth, Nicholas, I've been on a break. I take a break in winters, but I've extended my break to another month because I wanted to really assimilate this. Because I knew that there is a huge shift going on inside of me, and this course has really helped me through that. And you've been so helpful in terms of helping me understand what's going on, why is it happening, and you've gone beyond the course to help me. So let's not forget that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad it's really helped you make that shift some, because it's a full energetic and bodily transmission. The training, it's sort of helping you remember who you are, and brings through remembrance of doing this in past lives. So, and this sort of level of truth, this powerful truth, is what sets us free from the constraints of the ego, so we can become our true nature. We can embody more of who we really are at a spiritual level and express that in the world. So we've got a few more sessions to go. So
yes, and I'm very excited about them.
Yeah, we're going to be doing practice readings and
yes.
on each other.
Yeah, in fact, I've been sharing a little bit with my friends, and they are extremely excited about it. And they're waiting for me to just finish the course and do their readings. And I've been telling them that I'm very excited. I need to really, really, really ground this inside of me, and then I'll start the readings. It's going to be really helpful in my private practice, because it'll help me understand each of my clients in an in-depth manner. And my therapies, my sessions, my workshops, my seminars are going to be very different from now onwards. I know that for sure.
Yeah, well, you'll know the real truth of someone from the beginning.
Yes.
Which means you really hold the space for them, and
yes,
and see where they are on their spiritual map of life generated by the soul contract, and
yes,
then they feel held, and that'll build a lot of trust immediately, so they'll go deeper.
Yes.
So it's sort of like the glue that holds everything together, this work. And it's really good for combining with lots of other alternative practices.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for your time and bubbly enthusiasm. I've really enjoyed this.
I should be grateful to you for this, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.